More and more, law enforcement is looking for non-lethal ways of fighting crime. Not too long ago, Washington's Most Wanted's Parella Lewis took a look at weapons of the future, and as you can see tonight, she's doing it again. Some very brave people taking a bullet to help cops train.
It's a weapon of the future that's being tested today.
Last we spoke to you, we were shooting these sponge nose rounds. Today you have something different.
Yes.
What are these and how do they compare to this?
Well, like all things, it's constantly changing and evolving, and there's different companies that produce different less lethal rounds. And the idea is you want to deter a criminal activity without inflicting serious bodily injury.
And to test that bodily injury are 3 volunteers ready to be shot by these gel-filled high-power rounds of ammunition. They told me what they thought it was going to feel like.
Kind of like being hit with a ball, maybe.
It's designed to kind of flatten out on impact, which is actually going to cause more surface damage and more pain. But, you know, it's an accurate round, too, so it's hoping they hit where they're aiming for, at least.
I was Charlie horsed many times as a kid, so I think something in and around there.
But apparently, the pain was more intense.
Keep walking, walk it off.
We'll show you the other 2 volunteers being shot in a moment. But first, let's talk about the science behind these rounds. Rick Wyatt helped develop and test this ammunition long before today using gelatin and soap.
Our guidelines are if it doesn't penetrate more than a couple inches, which it didn't, and our volume displacement's within reasonable ranges compared to what other rounds we've tested, then we give the green light to do human volunteers.
This ballistic gel represents human tissue. These rounds may replace beanbag guns one day as they are more precise and have a ton of options.
There's some that have pepper spray in them, some that have a malodorant, so you smell like a sewer after you've been struck with it. So it not only makes you want to leave, it makes everyone around you want to leave as well.
There's also a marking round that leaves a bright colored mark so police can find that person later if need be. Now let's go back to the volunteers.
Good, walk around.
A mark quickly shows up on Michael's leg. It's clear that he's okay, but in pain.
Dropped from about a 10 to about an 8 right now.
Daniel's tolerance for pain is very high and doesn't seem to be affected by the hit. Still, he says the fast-hitting round would at least get his attention.
If I'm, cause a problem, it's going to make me want to go another way.
And as for Alan,
Keep walking, walk it off.
he describes the pain very well.
I got drilled with a slap shot by a hockey puck. That's what it feels like.
All men agree that this would work to deter them from causing trouble, all without the long-term effects of an actual bullet.
Would this motivate you if you were being violent in a riot, violent in a situation, to leave the area?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's what these weapons of the future are all about. Parella Lewis, Washington's Most Wanted.